Hello, welcome to the weather update, and I don't know why that happened, but plenty of clouds moved into the area today. We had some sun and then faded between we got a lot of contrail, cirrostratus, and then the overcast kind of rolled in, and we got some rain showers around moving into the area right now. Looking at the radar, you can see them right here on the radar, and we can also look at the AccuWeather radar as well, and you will see here that we do have these showers around, and we're going to have a little bit of a rainy evening tonight. Not heavy rain, but, spotty showers, so that's going to be around. So let's go and look at the current conditions across the area. You'll notice these excessive heat warnings and red flag warnings out west, severe weather in the Midwest, and it looks like more drought issues here. I think that's excessive heat. Well, now this is the excessive heat watch in California, and then you'll also notice the excessive heat warning there too as well. So, they're going to have a lot of heat in the Southwest. But let's talk about our weather here. And we will go and look at the current conditions across our area right now. And you'll see Islip is 68 degrees. Dew point's up to 62. The humidity is coming up. Strong south winds, 12, gusting to 24 miles an hour. And you see those wind gusts there denoted in the red. And if we put the dew points in, you'll see the dew points have risen as well. They were lower earlier on in the day. If we go and we look at what it was like at Islip earlier, you will see here that we had slight low dew points here in the morning. Yeah, here we are in the morning. You see upper 50s. The dew points have come up throughout the day. We're going to look now at the high temperatures across the area, and depending on where you were, I guess the South Shore is probably cooler, but we're going to look at that right now. So, see 75, 75. So highs generally in the mid-70s, but you can see as you got toward the North Shore, LaGuardia 79, and New Jersey warmer, closer to 82 degrees. So we can pull this in a little more and we'll take a look and we'll see. So yeah, 79 for the high. So it was a little warmer here. If you were on the South Shore, 76 in Wantar, and then if you were out east at Islip, you were in the mid-70s, 75 for a high there. So let's go to the models now, and you see that high moving offshore. We have this little, almost like a warm front or a little disturbance moving through. I guess it's going to be like a cold front, but then it's going to kind of get stalled to the south a little tomorrow, and then another wave of low pressure brings more rain overnight and Thursday morning, and then tapering off by Thursday afternoon. And then high pressure builds in, gives us a nice day on Friday, and then another low pressure system brings us rain chances on Saturday, and then we have a dry Sunday, and then another one. So you see it's like a parade of systems coming through here. All right. So let's go back to this here. I'm kind of curious how hot it was in the Southwest. Let's see how hot it was here. If we can get the high temperatures here. Yeah, they got all these warnings I see. I'm just curious. I want to look at this, see how hot it was. And, oh, yeah, it was hot. It was hot. So if we look at, for instance, Flagstaff. I'm curious how hot it was in Flagstaff because it normally doesn't get that hot there. But they've been getting some heat there, too. Let's see what they have. So 79 right now. Let's see what it got up to there today. Let's see. Only 80, so they're not dealing with the heat up in the mountains, but it's lower down, and it looks like it's going to heat up a little more, 87, 89, so that's hot for them. It's definitely getting hotter there, too, as they deal with the effects of climate change, because they usually don't have heat up that high in the elevation there. So anyway, let's take a closer look at our area. We'll go to the HRRR and the 0Z run of the HRRR, so let's go to that, and you will see, again, you have these scattered showers that we're going to be dealing with in the overnight into the morning hours. Then we'll dry tomorrow, and then the next wave of rain arrives probably around midnight tomorrow night. This could be some heavy rain, maybe some thunderstorms. We'll have to watch to see if there are any severe threats with this as well. I'll have to have a severe threat in the morning, but I'm going to have to look at the Storm Prediction Center and see. And then that moves out, and then we dry out for the rest of the day on Thursday, and then there could still be, looks like a chance of residual showers and thunderstorms. It's going to be a process, and you'll see why when we look at the dew points. So, going to the dew points here, you see that moist air, that humid air, south wind, still in the humidity tomorrow, and you see what happens. Dry air tries to get in here. It has a lot of trouble. It actually just washes out right over Long Island, this front. So the dry air might be dry air on the North Shore, but the South Shore might be more humid with a southwest wind, and you can see the dry air kind of trying to push into western parts of New Jersey as well. except for the shore areas. And then look what happens. The humidity comes back. So we need to deal with the stall fronts, basically. The next wave of low pressure comes in, humid Thursday morning, and then we finally start drying it out a little later on Thursday. The dew points are still high, even as we get into Thursday night. So expect the humidity to stick around unless you're north and west of the city. We're going to have this little stall front syndrome going on. You can see tomorrow, probably going to have a good deal of clouds around, but maybe some sun in the afternoon. It's going to be warm. It's going to be near 80, and if you're in New Jersey, probably mid-80s. A little uncomfortable out there with the humidity. And then for Thursday, we'll probably have the cooler air building in, and then temperatures will be a little cooler on that day. Let me go look at the GFS as far as the dew points go. I'm going to shift this over to the GFS now. There's probably an agreement on this. So you can see the dry air trying to get in tomorrow, especially Nassau County, but then the humidity comes right back up again. Then we finally get the front through, and for Friday, we'll have much lower dew points and more comfortable conditions. And then you see the next storms coming in for the weekend there, all right, bringing some more moisture into the picture. Looking at our temperatures, you can see tomorrow, it's going to be a little warm tomorrow. I think tomorrow's the most uncomfortable day. Well, Thursday they have getting up, so the GFS says 80s, so low 80s. So, yeah, it's going to be a little warm the next couple of days. And then finally by Friday, we have temperatures cool off a little more. And then Saturday looks cool, but that could be due to the cloud cover and rain. And I don't think I want to go any further than that. So let's go to the skies. RGM for that. So here is tomorrow, and obviously plenty of clouds around tomorrow, but we might see the sun try to break out later in the day. But I don't think it'll be a nice blue. Maybe it'll be a nice blue sky, especially if you're north and west, maybe. But then more clouds for Thursday, and then again you get that break in the afternoon where it'll clear up. And then after that, then we'll finally have, I think, mostly sunny conditions for Friday. But we'll have to watch for possible cirrus again ahead of the next system. It's basically one system after another that's coming through, all right? It's almost like somewhat of a zonal flow almost a little bit that we're dealing with here. If we were to look at the upper air pattern, you'd see that. If we go to the North American view and go, GFS here. I need the GFS for that. So if we go to the North American view here and look at the jet stream here, you'll see we have these troughs, but they're just, it's basically zonal west to east. You can see one after another coming through. So the good news is the fronts move through, but it also means frequent rain chances. So, yeah, dealing with more rain again. We had an above normal May, and we may have an above normal June when it comes to precipitation, too, as well. So last but not least, we will check the Storm Prediction Center, and we'll see if we're going to be in line for any severe weather. You can see it's mostly in the Midwest right now. Let's take a look at day 2. Here's day 2. That risk sort of moves east, but we're still okay with that. What about day 3? So I think we're in the clear with severe weather, but we'll have to keep an eye on it because some of that precipitation did look kind of heavy, especially with that second wave tomorrow night. So expect rain chances, sun, and at least it won't be raining all the time, but definitely it's as far as any stretch of dry weather, I don't see it at least for the next 2 to 3 days into the weekend. So that's going to be it for this weather update. Take care, and thanks for watching.